So you're saying something slammed that very wall? I made that
And it was
sound
like a
that we
couple
all heard.
times, like right here.
Oh my gosh. What is that wall? What is it containing? What?
Wait. Are there like handprints?
Well, it all looks pockmarked. It's hard to see what you're.
So like this is the stage. This is where I was just sitting. You can see the whiskey's over there still.
Yeah.
Because I'm about to start drinking it because of this. So
Don't do it.
Calm down. Yeah. Let's connect back to Richard-Lael to see his painting while Courtney goes up the stairs. Richard-Lael. Oh my gosh. What? I'm digging the hairdo of this.
I know. So
he's got a good hairdo. He's a well-dressed gentleman.
I know.
For a sinister man doll who died of a heart attack.
What? How did the man doll?
That's what I felt. It was like, so that there, he was not the doll, but there was a man who he feels like he's more in an office who died of a heart attack. I keep getting like chest pains.
Yeah.
And,
you know, there's a book about 50 to 60 performers who died on stage, and they sort of list them chronologically. And a couple of them were ventriloquists. Most famously, it was the guy who played Hitler in The Producers. Oh my gosh!
There's a woman with a missing face waiting for you in the lobby.
There's a who to the what now?
What?
A what?
There's a woman with who's missing part of her face, and she's waiting for you in the lobby. She's not from the property. She was murdered down the road a bit. And they say that she's waiting for you in the lobby.
This is not even funny because the lobby is behind that curtain. I closed the curtain so we could leave the lights on. Okay. That's where I've been hearing the woman's voice from.
Oh. Do we
all
bring
the
whiskey?
All the times I said I was hearing the woman's voice, that's where it was coming from.
Okay, let's go to the lobby and see if we can talk to this woman.
Oh my God.
How is she missing a face, David? I mean, what do we know?
This is something that Haley Castellano picked up on. It's in the comment section here. I'd imagine with some type of accident.
Why would she come to the theater if up the road she's just looking for an audience?
Well, it seems like the theater attracts a lot of people. And what I think happened, I mean, there's the incredible number of suicides that I came across in Stafford Springs going back to that vaudeville era. I don't know if it was something in the water. People came to get better. The water made them sicker. I don't know what caused it, but when people wanted to escape, they'd come to the theater. I found this ad for the theater, and it talks about it, and it talks about you'll see romance, fiction, travel, war, drama, and all the various phases of human life that are here. And it talks about it for the intellectual uplift of the race. These were really marketed as places to escape your problems.
Right.
And so I think anybody, if you lost your face
during, I'm sorry to interrupt. Yeah. It's a great place to escape, especially in the 1930s when there is depression and you've just come out of World War I, and there was a lot of anxiety. This was the only place people could go. So
Courtney, I go back to the box office. I just saw something.
I just heard something.
Yeah, but in that little alcove.
Can you turn off the lights?
Ooh. I don't know.
Is
that
that
I
the
know
ticket booth or what? What is that? They're in there. I saw something. I don't know if anyone else saw it. Something, or is my monitor moving again? Okay. Is there anything in there, Courtney, that you're feeling?
Nope.
So I'm just hallucinating.
What I heard was as you said that, right when you said that, Dean.
Yeah.
Right back behind the curtain that I closed. Over here. Back behind me. I heard a footstep.
Okay. And something
like
just
right
happened.
Here. And I think there's bathrooms down here. And a mirror.
Septa hears faint gossiping.
Yeah.
People hearing stuff.
There you go, guys. Say hi.
Oh my God.
I'm feeling maybe upstairs
Okay.
because, and I'm gonna see if I can show you guys this before I go up there. Even with the lights on, oh my God.
Oh my God.
So did something happen?
Yeah,
I heard something.
Happened?
What the hell
Yeah.
was that?
What was that?
I heard like a footstep
Yeah.
coming from behind me.
And I'm hearing voices.
Was there a train accident or suicide that happened on the train tracks? Near
David,
there?
do you know any of the history of?
I haven't come across that, but there's so much that happened there. Oh my God. Whoa, wait a minute. I did see something where a guy tied himself to the railroad tracks to commit suicide.
What?
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was a quick article that I read. I don't have all the details. Are you picking up on that?
There is a train, right? Like a train tracks there.
Meadow just commented saying train right across the street. Been there forever, so probably. Whoa.
When you were in the lobby, Courtney, I kept on seeing, I don't know, I kept on seeing a man being struck by a train. I don't know why I got that.
Is there a train track across the street from the theater?
Not that I could see. There's buildings across the street, so it's probably on the other side of the building. So I didn't see it, but that doesn't mean it's not there.
I feel like there was a massive accident. I'm telling you, like.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
What?
What's going on? Are you okay?
Yes, I just heard. Hold on. I just heard like someone was. It was like a sound like someone. Hold on.
Yeah.
I need my light. There was a sound like someone was sitting in a chair behind me. I have the chair pulled out from when I was sitting down right here. I don't know if you can see it. Hold on. Right here. Why is this not working?
I wonder if the man in black is connected to the train tracks.
Why is this not showing up?
Why was what not showing up?
The chair. I'm like pointing the camera at it and you can't see it.
I can't see a chair.
Right. There's this chair.
Yeah.
But there's a chair right in front of me that I'm trying to point at. There it is.
The hell it is.
He's not.
It like won't focus.
Yeah, it's all blurry. There I sort of see an
That's where I
arm.
was sitting. I'm gonna sit next to it, but I had the chair pulled out because I was sitting there. And when I was standing, there it is, this chair right here.
Mm-hmm.
It was like the squeak of the seat, like someone had just gotten up out of it.
Mm.
And then right after that, I heard a footstep again from that hallway.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so
Who else is in the building? Is Chris is in there, right? But he's not.
Chris Young, are you in the theater itself?
I'm in the front office.
In the front office upstairs,
Yep,
or
not near her?
Not near her.
Nope.
For those joining us, Chris Young, of course, is the contractor. You have been involved in the renovation of this theater since its purchase
Correct.
a few years ago. And
You know, it's funny. You said something about a train before. There was a guy that committed, I believe, suicide, possibly, probably about 2 years ago. He tried to run his bicycle or tried to cut the train off. His name was Mike Nichols. He died here 2 years ago, right up the road, probably a quarter mile.
Oh, you're
Somebody
kidding.
said train earlier, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We heard train, and we were all feeling. Everybody was picking up on suicide.
Yeah.
And so 2 years ago, this happened. And how far away from the theater was this?
I mean, I could almost throw a rock at the train tracks.
So it's
From where it
close.
happened.
Oh.
It's close.
Yeah, when she got to the lobby, I was picking up on something like that. I didn't know that it was that close.
Oh, yeah. His name was Mike Nichols. I do know that.
And he was a local resident.
Yep. Troubled resident.
And so tell us some of the other names that we have, and David L. Sloan's been thrown out. Are they familiar to you?
No,
None of them?
no. I've only
Yeah.
picked up on a lady I've seen in, the voices in here, and a couple times I heard a couple men, but I haven't actually seen any apparitions or anything. But
Okay. And how long you been working there?
since you owned the building, so probably I'm guessing 14 years now.
Wow. Okay.
What's the craziest thing that's happened to you in there?
I think it was like after Easter, a Monday. It was pretty active. I was actually doing molding on the stage, and I had the big fluorescent, like the flood lamps, and that's when something walked behind me and actually blocked my halogen lamps, like blocked them completely. So I turned around. All right, I'm like, okay, something's going on. So I kept going, and it did it again. And I told the owner, I'm like, dude, I'm leaving. I'm like, I'm out of here. It's too close to me right now. And then after that, as I was texting Dave, the owner, I started getting voices behind my head, and I just bolted out the door.
Wow. I bet.
I mean, it was
Have
right
you
there,
ever
right
had-
behind me.
Yeah.
Like in the beginning of our episode, a couple of lights went off in the thing, but they all seem to be on one circuit. Have you
Yeah.
had any lights go off on and on?
Yeah, and a lot of times the emergency lights, like, we have with the power outages, all of a sudden with no power outage, the emergency lights will go on. That's kind of freaky. That's when
Right.
you think they're there.